how does one skip that non-authentic moment and apply the mindfulness and still get over that whole hump of I'm shy, I'm an introvert?
That's a really good question. That's a really, really insightful question, Fong. So let's look. Um, I think scripts in general, there's a misconception I think about scripts because the person you're talking to doesn't have the script. So it's never going to be a script. You can't learn a script because they don't have their part. They don't know their part, right? All you have, if you're hung up on that, then you're always going to be fumbling for the answer, right? So first, there's practice, script practice with your team, right? Objection handling with your team, working all that out, just like you would do anything else. You see a great Shakespearean actor, that's a script. And you're not, if they're a great actor, you watch Meryl Streep, you're not left with, okay, that person's following a script. You're in the world that's who she is.
Right.
And that's a script, right? So you can practice and it doesn't show up as inauthentic because you've practiced it, and there's plenty of people that are, you wouldn't know it from their performance, but plenty of people are introverted and yet find a way, a persona that they attribute on stage. It's an interesting book of the alter ego effect about that. So you can embody another person. And I think mindfulness provides an advantage in that you notice that it's not I am introverted. It ceases to be I am introverted to there is an experience in my body of tension here in my chest when I think about talking to that person that I've labeled introverted, but it's not genetic. It's not, it's a learned habit. It's a learned trait. And I can be responsible for that's that feeling in my chest when I'm like this. I don't like talking to people. I would much prefer stay at home than go out. I don't enjoy the company of strangers. I hate small talk. I generally don't do open houses for that reason. I just find it, ugh, don't like it. Um, but I also don't have to be um, driven by that immediate reaction. I have this experience in my chest. I'm doing a call on Monday for call reluctance, with for anyone who's interested. But every Monday we're going to do a mindfulness call, free training. But it's all about that kind of thing. We were doing today. I was practicing doing uh, sphere anxiety. When you go call your sphere, and you have this thought like, "Oh, I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to be a salesy, so I just won't call them at all." If you took a minute and examine that experience, it really isn't connected to them or you. It's just some reaction that's going on for you from some past thing. And you can let it go in a minute or two. If you've practiced, you can just go, okay, I'm not really going to give that energy. Agency of attention. I don't have to put my attention on that. I can put my attention over here.
Right. How is success like first aid?
Success. Okay, well, how success is like first aid. You may not like this answer, but it's a band-aid. And it is not the solution to the actual issue. At best, it's a band-aid over something that for success, you don't need a band-aid's not going to get it done. So, for success, you need to find yourself in the present moment already successful. So that's how I'd say that.
Nicely done. That's how you wrap everything up from what we started off at the
Yeah,
beginning,
that's there you
right?
go.
Stop chasing it.